SUV Prestige. My name is Harry and today we're looking at a really cool car. So this one is a Land Rover Defender 90 3-litre D200 SE finished in Santorini black. It's covered about 13,500 miles and there is some really nice options on this car which we'll run through with you. So on this particular model it is fitted with the black exterior styling pack, so black badging, more of the trims on the exterior finished in black. You also have one of the better wheel options on this car, the 20-inch finished in a gloss black as well. And probably the nicest feature on this car, it's kind of a deal breaker for a lot of people these days, which is the panoramic glass roof. So in here, the full top is all glass, and you also have these really nice nods to the old Defender in the light bars in the back as well, letting some more light through in there. So as well as that, this car is fitted with the premium interior upgrade pack as well. As standard, these cars do come with 360 cameras, which has got a really cool 3D feature. Looks more like a video game than cameras on a car. It's really cool. We'll show you that when we get round to the interior. Now with the 90, with it being only two-door, restricted access in the back, if you've got small young children in car seats, probably not the one for you. Like I say, we did have a 110, but again that sold really quickly. We get both of these in fairly regularly. We're always on the lookout. Again, if you own one of these, you are looking to sell it, please get in contact with us. Moving around, if you have a smaller family, myself, I have my partner and my young boy, he's 12, he's happy to jump in and out of the back of something like this. One of the more irritating features on the car is how slow this bit is. Matt Watson picked up on this in his car review. It takes a little bit of time, but we're not in a rush. So in and out the back, like I say, if you've got kids that are fairly nimble, don't have child seats, you don't need to tuck them in, it's more than adequate. But like I say, if you've got 2 dogs, 3 kids, 2 of them are 2 years old, it's probably not the best option for you. Hello. So in here, this driving position is set roughly to where I would have it. I am 6'2", lanky, long in the legs. Seat is usually relatively far back. Sat in the back here, leg room's great. Also in the back of here, probably can't get the camera in at this angle with it only being a 2-door, but we'll give it a go. You have got various outputs down here. You've got USB-C ports here, more power outlets, usual car type cigarette lighter jobs. And you've also got USBs in the backs of the seats here as well, just tucked away in there, so everybody can charge loads of different devices. Even if you've got 6 people in the car, it's only got 5 seats, don't know why you need that many, but you've got them. On the 90, I definitely think that this is by far the better looking of the two. It's a really nice size as well. Let's face it, most of you guys are not going to be buying these cars for serious off-roading. You're going to be in and around town, school runs, shopping, that kind of thing, everyday stuff, which with the wheelbase on this being a lot shorter, super easy to park, just easier to live with day to day. So we'll move around to the back of the car. Again, with the Defender, you do have a full-size spare on the back of the car. Again, if you are using it off-road and you are doing the proper Defender stuff, you do get flat. No more of these silly little inflatable kits they put in modern cars these days. You've got a proper spare. Then, I wanted to mention this. This is funny. Whoever designed this thing had a right laugh. We all know what that looks like. Anyway, so the boot in this isn't massive. It's relatively small. Again, if you are someone that travels a lot, big family, you go away with suitcases all the time, might not be the best option, but for day-to-day shopping, that kind of thing, there's plenty of room in there. Also, the parcel shelving is brilliant. Your little luggage cover, you just kind of fold it up and throw it in the back. If you don't want it, put it in if you want to cover the back as well. if you have stuff in there you don't want people looking at. So with this, you can fold all of these seats down independently. It is 40-20-40, so you can have these in the centre if you're going skiing, that kind of thing. Any long bits, doing a bit of DIY, bits of wood, whatever, you can just have that down the centre, still have two people in the back, or you can have one, whatever you want. Now, the one thing with this is there is this little ledge in the back. Just something to bear in mind, it's there. Now, is also fitted with this. If you have a little look down here, little fella's going to pop out. There we go. Little deployable, electrically deployable tow bar. If you are towing, if you're doing horse boxes, the turn capacity of this thing is massive. It can tow lots and lots of weight. There's loads of information on the internet about those. We're not going to go into too much technical detail with these, what they can tow, what angles they can go up hills at, all that kind of stuff. We're not taking it off-roading. There's loads of videos out there to see that on. So, back in the driver's seat, out of the back. Again, just want to reiterate, there is loads of room in this. Accessibility is the only issue. If you've got super elderly parents, which you're transporting a lot, little tiny kids in child seats, possibly not the best. Better looking at the 110. If you don't have that kind of lifestyle though, you've got friends in and out of the back occasionally, there is plenty of room. It's brilliant. So, interior, there is loads of modern day tech which you did not have in the old Defender. Again, we're not going to go off-roading in this, showing you the capabilities, but via the experts, you can see them all online. It's better than the old one. It's got an automatic box, not a manual. You have got all the usual 4x4 bits. You have got low range. Obviously, being a Land Rover, you've got some really clever technology with all of the off-road and comfort and traction control settings. It's a proper off-roader, amongst the best on the market today, if not the best, most capable off-road car in the world. Again, you probably 90% of the people buying these things aren't going to be using it for that. The most off-road you probably can do is maybe going into a grass car park at a National Trust place, but it is what it is. Now, on the technology side in this car, this is where this thing is way better than the old Defender. Obviously, you have satellite navigation, Bluetooth, DAB, obviously all the connections, USB-C, USB. You've also got Apple CarPlay, you've got Android Auto, everything in here. There's also apps, weather, news, all that kind of stuff. Super intuitive, really good stuff in there. Now, on the cameras, just to show you these, this is what I was talking about with the cameras. You've got this 3D mode. Sorry, that door's open, so it's not showing this bit. It's not broken. Reversing front, rear, sides, under the wing mirrors, everywhere. So, again, for off-roading, great stuff. You can see how far away you are from that massive big boulder you want to avoid. Or if you're parking, like most of us are going to do, in a town, you can see where curbs are, see where cars are in front, behind. Nicely done. So, the main difference with this and the old one is it's actually really comfortable, drives well on the road. It certainly isn't a sports car by any means to drive, but it's comfortable. Turning circles, great for comparatively to the older one. You're not squashed against the door with your arm constantly dangling out of the window, having to have the window down when it's -3 outside and snowing because you can't fit without doing so. It's a properly nice place to be now. Also, this car has what we call a clear sight rear view mirror. Don't know if you can see it from that angle, but with the headrests in the backup, it blocks your visibility out of the back window. So what you can do with this clear sight rear view mirror is flick this switch and it converts to a camera based in the aerial on the roof, so you can see what's going on behind you. No matter how much luggage or how big a people's head are behind you, you can still see. Nice little feature, that. Also, on the dash in the front, where your dials usually are, you've got a full digital display. So as you can see on there, it might be a little bit dark, but you've got full map display on there. You can change the views of this to suit how you like to have it. So you have full map, media, driver assistance, or you can just go for your normal dials that you may prefer. You still have the map display in the center. Also got nice feature on this side is you've got a speed limit display just down here, so you can never get caught speeding unless you're not really not concentrating. Also usual bits and bats: automatic lights, wipers, LED headlights. This particular car has keyless entry, keyless start, cruise control, speed limiter, all the usual bits and bats that you'd expect in a modern day car. Nice place to be. Another really nice feature in this car, you have fully electrically adjustable seats, memory function, and you've got heated and cooled seats. So in the summer, gentlemen, you know what I mean, when the old gentleman down there gets a little too hot, you can pop on your cooled seats and have a nice little breeze under there. Very nice. And heated front windscreen, usual Land Rover bits. Again, really nice. So another option in this car is this center console with armrest, some cup holders down here. Also, driver assistances. You've got lane departure warning, blind spot monitoring. Blind spot monitoring, if you are not already aware of that, you've got some little lights that will pop up in the top corners of the wing mirrors either side. If you're on a motorway, you want to change lanes, if there's someone there, they'll be lit up so you don't pull out into the side of them. So it's a nice little feature, that one as well. So going more into the off-road capabilities of the car, kind of glossed over it so far. With this car, is probably not the best idea. We want to get some information in there, don't we? So on here you've got slope assists, little warnings there to say there's limitations as always. So you have got loads of information displayed on there. You've got weight sensing. You've got a maximum of 2 feet 9 inches that you can wade at. There is loads of exterior options you can get for the car. You can get a little set of ladders, Explorer pack, you can get a little set of ladders, roof rack, you can get winches attached to these things. There's loads of extra bits you can get on these. You've also got hill descent, loads of different terrain response, rocky, snowy, gravelly conditions, sand, everything. Like I say, this is possibly the most capable out of the box, straight out of the factory off-road car on the planet right now. Incredibly good off-road. Some really amazing videos out there of what these things are capable of doing. Again, probably never going to use it, but if you do that kind of thing, it's a bloody good one for it. So that was our 2021 Land Rover Defender 90 SED200. That was a mouthful. All of the details for this car are on our website, www.suvprestige.co.uk. Now, we, as always, offer a plethora of different finance options, plenty of ways to pay. We also accept cryptocurrency. If you're into that kind of thing, we do accept that as well. We've got a massive panel of lenders here, so we can really tailor that package to suit you and your needs down to the ground. Thank you again for watching, and we will see you again for the next one.